What is going on, guys? Your boy Jabberboy18 here, and today I'm going to be doing the MotoGP Grand Prix of France here at Le Mans. Not here at Le Mans, here at my room, but the race was at Le Mans. By the way, I'm not going to do practice, so yeah, let's just move on to qualifying. So into qualifying we go. Nothing much really happened. It wasn't really, you know, a lot of accidents. It wasn't something like, oh, I don't know, probably Argentina, to be honest, because, or even Jerez, to be that honest, because there was only one accident, and that was Hector Barbera. Hector Barbera had an accident. It was going down into the last sector of the Le Mans circuit. He fell off his bike, unlucky for Hector Barbera, but that's just racing at the end of the day. And in racing like that, you do sometimes have to pay the price of doing that. So, yeah, unfortunate for him, but like I said, that's racing. So, yeah, in the end of Q1, nothing much really happened in Q1. No, like I said, there was no real big surprises. Just the usual Alexis Spargaro getting into Q2, and followed by Cal Crutchlow into Q2. Good lap from him there to secure himself a place in Q2 there, like he didn't do in Q1 at Jerez there, which is good news. And then into Q2, there was a lot of riders posting a lot of quick lap times. And one in particular was Paul Espargaro. Paul Espargaro started in second place alongside the great man Marc Marquez, who started on pole position. Paul, great ride from him there. We've never seen, you know, the true spirit of Paul Espargaro. Normally, we've usually known him as the guy who'd finish about, I don't know, 6th to 10th, somewhere like that. But no, he didn't. He really showed that, you know, he is the star man, you know, for MotoGP. And I really do think he could be a big success in the MotoGP field, especially with his performance in qualifying and in the race as well, which I'm going to talk about later on. And then alongside it was Dovizioso, again, great ride. Really showing, I think this year was really seeing Dovizioso as a really good, as a really competitive guy, and really getting the results that the team deservedly need, because, you know, in the last couple of, for example, in Austin, I mean, they finished on the podium, and to do that, you know, to get Ducati their podium for a while is fantastic for them. And for them to, you know, be at the front, yes, I know it's qualifying, but, you know, to be at the front on dry conditions, you know, to be a bit behind Marquez is fantastic. So yeah, Ducati really looking like Ducati and Dovizioso, I mean, really looking like they could bring more success to the team as well. So yeah, but yeah, in the end it was Marc Marquez. Fantastic ride from him there, fantastic. You know, no mistakes whatsoever. He rode his heart out, and to get pole, fantastic. And what a run he's producing at the moment. 5 pole positions out of 5. That's insane. That's insanely good. I've never seen anyone in MotoGP so far that's actually done that. Maybe in the past you may have seen some people do that, but I'm not really a big, like, I don't really look at the MotoGP history, to be honest, you know. Just because, you know, of the limited amount of content I got at the moment. So, yeah, to do that, that's fantastic. So, yeah. Another thing was that Pedrosa, Jorge Lorenzo, and Rossi started on the second to third row of the grid. Unlucky for them. Really just got underpaced by some of the youngsters, which was Paul Espargaro and whatnot, and yeah, just unlucky from them lot. Just really didn't have the pace to really fight Marquez during that session there. And then moving on to the race, bad start from Marquez allowed Dovizioso to get the lead of the race, and Then later on, Marquez made a mistake whilst being held up by Lorenzo. Lorenzo made a mistake going into the little hairpin on the track there. I'm not quite sure what turn it is, to be honest. But yeah, Marquez made a mistake along with Lorenzo on the first lap. They managed to lose 1 or 2 places. So Marquez dropped down to 10th, unfortunately. But Marquez didn't give up. He really tried hard. By the way, at the front, Valentino Rossi got his way up into the lead of the race. He started 5th and really made his way up to 1st there. And there was a lot of good battling going on for 2nd place, particularly with the satellite bikes, you know, especially with Paul Espargaro and Brado and Dovizioso. They were battling hard for 2nd place. But in the end, it was Paul Espargaro, I believe, who got 2nd place there. But what a ride from Bautista. We can't count Bautista out of this, because Bautista made an incredible ride. I think he started from the 3rd or 4th row and he got himself right up to the front and really kept good pace with the sharp end, which is absolutely amazing. Really showing that Bautista has got some good talent in the MotoGP field at the moment, which is good to see. You know, I like to see, you know, youngsters really putting their talent, you know, out there in the firing lines of MotoGP and whatnot, which is good. So yeah. Sorry. And then later on, the same thing happened again with Lorenzo and Marquez. They both went off the track going into the hairpin, but they didn't lose any positions, which was good. But then after that, Marquez did get past Lorenzo, and then got past Pedrosa, and then got past all of the other satellite bikes and whatnot. And then after that, got past the race leader, Valentino Rossi, to take the lead of the race. Valentino Rossi made a mistake going into the last sector of the lap at Le Mans. Unfortunate for him. Unfortunate for Valentino Rossi. I would like to see a fight between both riders, especially as Marquez, you know, says his hero is Valentino Rossi, and to have a fight with him would have been fantastic and a little bit magical from my eyes, to be honest. So unfortunate, but whatever, that's racing, so yeah. And then after that, we got a good battle between Pedrosa and Lorenzo. Lorenzo trying very hard, Pedrosa trying very hard to overtake Lorenzo, but Pedrosa in the end got by Lorenzo. I don't know how he did. I think he did a move going into the Dunlops, but yeah, he did get by, and he really rode hard, and he got himself up into 4th and finished 4th. So really good result from Pedrosa there. And then yeah, Bautista came to 4th and really was you know, harrying Rossi in his process, which was good to see, you know. And I was really disappointed that we didn't get a fight between Rossi and Bautista. But mind you, you know, Rossi's in a factory bike. He's in a factory Yamaha, and Bautista's in a satellite Honda bike. So, you know, it's kind of there's kind of a difference, you know, going on there. So, yeah, disappointed, but you know, at the end of the day, I wasn't really surprised, you know, because at the end of the day, the two bikes are completely different. You know, the Yamaha's got a bit more sort of more performance than the Bautista bike, the Honda Bautista bike there. And then we got some good battling from Alex Espargaro. Alex Espargaro got himself up into 8th place, started 12th, moved his way up to 8th, but then dropped down to 9th because of Dovizioso passing him there. Unfortunate, but that's racing at the end of the day. And then in the end, it was Marc Marquez who got 5 in a row, guys. That is insane, guys. You know, that's amazing. Really telling the critics that he is an out-and-out champion, and he can be a racer when he can be. It's sort of, this is sort of like Vettel, to be honest. Marquez reminds me of Vettel, to be honest, because, you know, because of the winnings, and also because, you know, the way he races, you know. You know, I mean, it's incredible, you know, to see this young talent producing records in his early stage, you know. And it's fantastic to see, and really, you know, I can't see a way of the other riders beating Marquez, to be honest, if he goes the same way throughout the rest of the year, to be honest, you know. And who knows, maybe Marquez could win like every single race in the season, you know, because if he does that, that would be extraordinarily good. I've never seen anyone win every single race in the season. Never seen that. And anyone who does will be counted as a true, massive icon in the sport. So, good ride for Marquez there. Bautista coming up in third place. Good result for him there. Bautista getting his first podium of the season, which is good to see. I'm not quite sure if he did get other podiums like early on in his career, but I'm just going to be safe and say this is just going to be his first for the season. Valentino Rossi getting second place. Good ride from him there. Really hurrying Marquez along. And yeah, so yeah, guys. So thank you very, very much for watching. It's your boy Jabberboy108 here. I'm out. Peace.